Stellar Crown is releasing in literally a matter of days. People already opening up product, especially booster boxes. The set looks pretty sweet. We've opened up a lot of Stellar Miracle, the Japanese version of the set, and I'm pretty impressed. There are some cards specifically that I'm after in this set, which makes it a home run set for me. But today we'll be taking a look at a buyer's guide into the new set to see whether or not it's worth buying, and I'm going to review the whole set and to see where it lies amongst all the other Scarlet and Violet era sets that are currently out right now. So let's jump in. Alright, so buyer's guide to Stellar Crown. This set is literally around the corner. I'm excited for this set, right? I really am. So let's go through and what you can expect to see in good value for money from this set, because it's looking pretty sweet. So first off, we have these new rainbow style cards coming in with the turtle. This is a beautiful card. We did pull it actually in Japanese, and it looks incredible. It really does. To me, this is how a rainbow card should look compared to what we saw in Sword and Shield and in Sun and Moon. But this is very cool indeed. So we go into the normal booster packs. As you can expect, a lot of booster boxes and booster packs are pretty much the same price across the board of what you've seen most recently in the Scarlet and Violet era. Don't forget, this is just a normal set with booster boxes. This isn't like Shrouded Fable or Paladin Fates, where it's going to be a little bit more expensive per booster pack. So we're looking at a normal pack price of anywhere between $4 to $4.50 for an average price point of a booster pack. Don't forget, with Scarlet and Violet, things went up a little bit more expensive, so that's why. Right, okay. So we've got a booster box coming in at roughly around $105 to $116. So here we've got the current market price is $105. So you're looking around about $3 a booster pack. Now over here in the UK, I've been seeing these up for pre-order for around about £100 a box. Pretty good, right? If you can pick this up for £100 or even under £100, you're doing very well. Me, myself, I managed to pick some up for just under 100, maybe like 96, 97. So you can pick them up for just under £100, which I think is very good, right? So it goes through what you can expect to see in the set. You've got obviously the Ace Trainer cards, you've got the illustration rares, SIRs and the like. We'll go through the whole set in a minute because I haven't seen the whole set. I've only really seen the Japanese stuff from Stellar Miracle, so it'd be interesting to see what the whole set looks like, of course. Then we've got the regular ETB. I quite like the colors of this. I like it. I think it's a really cool display piece if you do want to pick up a normal ETB. If you're going to go down the investing route, I would suggest getting the Pokemon Center one, keeping that one sealed. Although we have been seeing a lot of Pokemon Center exclusive promos go for a really good price and can grade, if graded well, can go for a very hefty price. So keep that in mind as well. But ideally, you want to be keeping it sealed. You do get a really cool promo in this one. You get a Noctowl promo in this ETB. I'm going to be probably open up one ETB myself just to have some fun and open it up. But to be honest, I probably won't hold on to a regular ETB. It's not my cup of tea, right? It's not my thing. So you're looking around about $40 to $45. A little bit more expensive per pack. So if you are going to be opening up an ETB, it is more expensive than the booster box, of course. But you're looking roughly around the price of what it showed for a market price of the pack. So that's not too bad. Over here in the UK, you're looking around about £40 for an ETB. So it's about right. Moving on, we have the Pokemon Center exclusive. This is the one I talked about. I don't think it is available on the Pokemon Center, at least not here in the UK anymore. We're looking at $150. All depends. If you're going to open it, you're paying an absolute premium for the packs compared to the promo. But it is an amazing product. I always, suggest picking up the Pokemon Center exclusives when they do become available, if you can, of course. I mean, I didn't with this set, even though I do love this set and there's some cards I really want in this set. This is not one where I'm that bothered about picking up the Pokemon Center exclusive ETB. Booster boxes, however, is a completely different story. Then you got the booster bundles. I mean, for me, booster bundles I think are good for holiday sets, 151 and stuff like that, where they don't have booster boxes. But for me, a booster bundle, I mean, they're great, right? If you want to pick up something on the cheap, you don't want to spend all the money on just a booster box. This is just a cheaper way of getting 6 booster packs. It is a little bit more expensive, right? We looked at $3 per pack on average for a booster box, whereas with booster bundle, you look around about $4. So it is a little bit more pricey than obviously buying a booster box. The cheapest way to get packs as a booster box, but it requires much more money, obviously, to buy it. So booster bundles, for an investing standpoint, I'm not too keen. Like I said, I do like them for holiday sets, but not for main sets like this when you do have booster boxes. Then we have the build and battle boxes. This is okay, you know, again, this is like the pre-releases. I'm not too bothered about these. It is, again, a little bit more pricey than buying normal booster boxes. A little bit cheaper, though, than buying the market price of a booster pack. 3-pack blisters. I kind of like 3-pack blisters. They've always grown on me. I don't think they're great to open for value because, you know, again, as you can see, it's costs more money. We saw a lot of Sword and Shield era sets, Lost Origin, Evolving Skies, Fusion Strike, like Tune and Rain as well. Like those 3-pack blisters are now starting to creep up. So you could be looking the same at like Scarlet Violet. Okay, what can we be looking at? Paldea Evolved, Twilight Masquerade, Stellar Crown. Like, you know, what can be good to get 3-pack blisters? And I think they're good, easy to store, so you can just pick up a whole bunch, which is actually pretty decent. Then you got the single pack blisters. I'm not a huge fan of these. I mean, look, $8.50 a pack. Just don't do it, right? Just don't do it. It's super expensive. So we're going to be taking a look at the whole set. So we've got this. So we looked at the products. We're going to be looking at the set now. Like I say, we're going to be looking at the big cards, the big hits that we want to see in this set, and I'll give you guys my opinion and thoughts on where I think these cards will lie. Do I think they're going to be good cards? Do I think the set's going to be good? Of course, time will tell until we have like the pull rate data and stuff like that. We can't really, you know, predict if it's going to be great. Twilight Masquerade, prime example. You know, that set's absolutely crazy with the Greninja and other things, but because of the pull rates, it made that set what it is, right? So yeah, it is interesting. So Stellar Crown, we've already looked at the booster packs. We know what products are coming out in this set, and of course we've got the Noctowl, which is the promo for the ETB and stuff like that. There is a UPC coming as well that does have a lot of cards that you could, not from this set, but that you can see, which is going to be pretty good, of course. So we're going to go through this, and when we get to the secret rares, we'll take a look at something a little bit more interesting, right? So as you can see, we've got Venusaur EXs. Pretty nice, actually, to see a Venusaur. I kind of feel like Venusaur and Blastoise, but most specifically Venusaur, does not get as much love as, you know, the Charizard, of course. We've got the Hydrapple EX coming in. A lot of the EXs can be interesting to see if there's going to be any highly playable cards, because they actually make regular EXs become quite valuable, right? Iron Hands is a prime example. The Teal Mask Ogerpon as well. Stuff like that really does drive the price up. Dragapult is another one. Then we've got the Cinderace EX. It'd be really interesting to see if there is Blastoise in this set as well. So we've got Venusaur and Blastoise. We've got the Lapras coming in with the Rainbow Crystallize effect, which I do rate. I do think is really nice. I did see that in the Japanese set, which is really cool. We've got Greninja. Greninja is really popular. Greninja seems to be all over the show at the moment in quite a lot of different sets, which is kind of interesting. But it is only coming in as a regular EX by the looks of it. Then we've got Galvantula is another one of those Rainbow Crystal EX cards. Not a huge fan of that Pokemon, but I do like the design of those EXs. I do feel like they're pretty cool, which is nice to see, you know, of course. And it'll be interesting to see what playable cards are in this set to drive the price up. There's my boy Dash Bun. There is a ton of Dash Buns in this set. I go, it's Rocky, right? He is the mascot of the channel. Is just absolutely adorable. I'm so happy it's finally getting some love in a set. We saw Fido. I think he was in Scarlet Violet base, but we did see Fido, so it'd be nice now to finally see the Dash Bun. Medicham EX, not a huge fan of Medicham. Lucario EX, that's a pretty sweet looking EX. Yeah, so I think playable cards will have a part to play. We've seen actually Shrouded Fable as well, as you know, of cards going up in value because of it. Then we've got the Garganco, the stack of bricks. I ain't gonna try and say his name. He is literally a giant stack of bricks. So yeah, for this set, I'm looking for, you know, iconic Pokemon. I'm looking for cards and artwork that really do stand out. We've got Mel there, and trainers as well. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of trainers being the most expected, highest value. Sorry, we've got the sauce looking worm. I don't like it, right? I didn't like the fact that Iono was the most expensive at the time. I didn't like the fact that Miriam was the most expensive. I like Pokemon to be the most expensive cards and the biggest chase cards in a set. It's kind of boring when it's a trainer card. But however, we can't deny that a lot of trainer cards, there's the Turtle, do fetch a pretty price, right? We saw Carmine and Twilight Masquerade, you got the Perrin as well. So there are cards that do fetch it. So we do have the Ace. I love the Ace trainer cards. I think all of them are amazing. Of course, some of them are really good playable cards. Some of them hold good value, some of them don't. So we've got to keep that in mind. Not all Ace trainer cards are absolutely amazing. The Grand Tree, we had this recently in a stream. So yeah, you know, we got some more Ace trainer cards. I do like them, but like I say, some of them gain a pre-price. Sparkling Crystal, cool. Right, let's get to these secret rares. These are the ones that I'm excited for. So So we've got the Bulbasaur. We did see this in the Japanese version. We have yet to get it in English. We had the Charmander, which was the Obsidian Flames promo from the ETB. But we didn't get Bulbasaur and we didn't get Squirrel, but we are getting them in this set. I predict that these two cards, we'll get to the Squirrel in a second, I predict that this and the Squirrel will be massive, massive chase cards in the set. Absolutely incredible. I mean, this is absolutely adorable artwork coming in. Then we've got the Ledian coming in. Again, a lot of these, I might not know all the names of them, but we can look through, you know. We got the Lileep coming in. I did see that. We did open that in Japanese. Bit crazy artwork for me. A little bit over the top. Then we've got the Turtonator. It's pretty adorable. It's pretty adorable. Again, illustration rares. You've got to keep an eye out for illustration rares because they do hold insane value. We've got Reboot coming in. I like that artwork. Then we've got the Squirrel. Like I said, I think the Bulbasaur and the Squirrel, keep an eye on these cards. When they get released, depending on pull rates, look, you could be seeing like that EV level of money. You're looking at $40, $50 range for these illustration rares. Don't forget, you had the illustration rares from 151. They hold incredible value. So these might be harder to pull than the ones from 151. So keep that in mind. Then we've got the Crabominal. I like that. I like the fact that you can barely see it. I just think that's pretty cool. Joltik, I believe this is the second time it's had an illustration rare, so it's getting a second one, which is interesting. Zora, insane artwork. This is absolutely crazy. I do like it. I think that would actually be a good chase card. Then we've got Milcery coming in. Pretty adorable. Meditite is another one. Again, super adorable. I always like those style art. Gulpin, I mean, sure, he's eating that cake. He's having his cake and eating it. Coming in. Is this Duraludon? Oh no, this is Arcarulodon. Okay, so basically a new version of Duraludon, the old Empire State Building. Then we've got the Hydrapple coming in. That's pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of full arts. I will say this now. These type of full arts, I am not a fan. Then we've got the full art shinies. We've got the Cinderace. That one's pretty cool. The Lapras looks super nice. I do like the full art shinies, like we had the Arcanine and stuff like that. These ones I do like, with the crystals on the head. They do look pretty sweet. There is my boy Dash Bun. I'm going to get it for my collection, but again, I'm not a huge fan of the full art designs. We saw it from Sword and Shield. We see it now. They're not great in my opinion. Then we've got Medicham. We've got the Sus Worm coming in as a full art as well. So we've got Briar as one of the full art trainers. I think these are just normal full arts. These aren't special illustration rares. Yes, these are just regular ones coming in. So we've got Crispin. We got Kofu, who looks pretty insane. Then we have Lacey as just a regular full art trainer. Then we get into the secret rares. So we do have the Hydrapple. This gives me Godzilla vibes. I'm here for it. If you know, you know. But this is a pretty cool one indeed. Then we got the Galvantula EX. So this is the crazy crystallized version, Rainbow. Look, I'm not a fan of spiders. I do not like spiders. But that one's a pretty sweet art. Dash Bun. Now, this is the reason why I love this set. This is my chase card, not only of the set, but of the entirety of the Scarlet and Violet era so far. It is my dog, you know, so it is Rocky, it is the channel mascot. I gotta get it. That's why I'm opening up packs to try and get it. It just looks absolutely incredible. You know, I think I did see a lot of like the pre-order prices in Japanese. This wasn't very expensive. So it'd be interesting to see what it's going to be like depending on pull rates. But it is my chase card of the set. Then we have the turtle coming in. This is incredible. Like if you've seen this in Japanese, it is a beautifully stunning card. Like the foiling on it, incredible. I expect this to be one of the top chase cards in the set. Again, pull rates are going to be quite interesting. Then we've got Briar. So we've got the special illustration rare version coming in there. Same with Lacey. This is, I believe, the most expensive card in Japanese, or up there between this and the turtle. Look, you know, Japanese female trainer is kind of expected, right? I don't know how well that will perform in English, but we'll have to wait and see. And then on top of that, we've got the gold cards coming in. So we've got the turtle as a gold card. Then we've got a trainer card coming in. That is pretty cool. And then we've got the bravery charm as well. I'm not too sure if any of these are playable, which will increase the price, like we've seen Body Poffin, Urban Vessel, stuff like that, which have fetched high price tags because they're highly playable cards. They're very, very interesting. So there you have it, guys. That is the set of Stellar Crown. Really interesting. For me, looking at the set, there isn't a real big chase card. Do you know what I mean? Like an iconic Pokemon. We saw like Greninja obviously from Twilight Masquerade, which is a big fan favorite, of course. Eevee is another strong one. I think the cards we want to look at in this set is going to be the Squirrel and the Bulbasaur illustration rares. I think those two are really going to be the big chase cards that people really want. They might not be the most expensive, but they'll definitely be, you know, chase cards. I think they'll be up there. I think they'll be in the top 5 most expensive cards in the set. I think the Turtle's probably going to be the most expensive one. Dash Run, of course, that's the card I'm after, but I don't think it's going to be super duper crazy. And of course, you have the SIR Lacey as well, which might fetch a pretty price point, like we saw the Carmine, the Perrin in the past with Twilight Masquerade, and Iono and things like that. And of course, playable cards will have a massive impact as well, as we've seen across the board. I think for me in this set, the illustration rares carry the set. They really do. Apart from the Dash Run, the SIRs are okay, but the illustration rares in the set are very, very good, with the Bulbasaur and Squirrel leading the way. So for me, I expect this probably to be maybe a bit worse than Twilight Masquerade in how it performed. Pull rates obviously will, you know, make or break the set. If the pull rate's really easy, then the set's not going to perform very well regarding, you know, value down the long term, right? So it'll be really interesting to see what is going to happen. For me, I would say that this is probably going to be along the lines of a Paradox Rift Temporal Forces. Like, I think it's going to be up there for a good solid set. It's not an Obsidian Flames, it's not a Scarlet and Violet base set, but time will tell. Me personally, there are some good chase cards I want, and I'm going to open up some product, and I'm looking forward to it. If you made this far into the video and you've enjoyed it, make sure to smash the like button and make sure to subscribe for more Pokemon content, and let me know your thoughts down in the comments about this set. Is Stellar Crown the one? Are you looking forward to opening it? Are you going to be keeping some sealed? For me, I'm definitely going to be opening up some, and I probably will have some sealed. I'll probably grab some booster boxes, and that's probably it. I'm not going to grab anything else, mainly just some booster boxes to throw in. Look, it could surprise me. It really could surprise me. I do feel like this is a solid set. I wouldn't say it's an absolutely amazing set, but I think it's a pretty middle of the road solid set. But that's it from me, guys, in today's video. If you watch more Pokemon content, make sure to click the video on the screen. And as always, you guys are legends. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.